Hello, my name's Olivia Robinson, and I am in SPD 501 under Kimber Underdown's class, and I have some questions to answer for you. So this would be under the Dispositions or Self-Assessment Survey questions, part 2. The first question is, what is the special education teacher's role in supporting learning, improving, planning, and practice, upholding professional expectations and ethics, and collaboratively advancing the profession? So the special education teacher's role in supporting learning is never ending. You're always there to support learning. That is one of your main functions. As we answer in the survey here, educators should believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations. But we also, let's see where it is here. I can't see it, and I'm sorry. But it just says that we are committed to the profession of teaching and learning, that we believe that every child can learn, and I do. There are different levels of learning, and I believe that we can monitor what the child has done, that we have many sources of information like the IEP, the coursework they've done before, testing, all kinds of things to tell where they're at. We can even do the Acadia placement testing to see where they're at and to see what we might need to do with them. But any improvement is improvement, really, and we have to be able to accept that as well. So any learning which is improving of themselves, this all is going to happen with great planning. It's all going to be part of the same thing. You're going to be practicing the same thing. Special ed is going to be a lot of the same thing. So it's going to feel very repetitive because some of the students I suspect, would take an extra long time, which is what I've seen so far. In some things are a little bit harder for them, and it might take them a little bit longer. I mean, I've had students take a whole year to learn something that another picked up in a week. So sometimes it's going to take a little bit longer than others. So you have to be all okay with the practice, and it may take longer than with other kids. You have to uphold professional expectations and ethics and try to advance the profession in everything you do. So not only do we have to be professional in everything that we do, everything that we say, everything that we put out, everything that we act out, everything that we're about, everything that is us is under the microscope. But we could collectively advance the profession not only in being professional, but we could also advance the profession in, helping others, passing information along, or just being a friend. I understand that we will all have mentors when we start out, but I think that that's something we can do. Just be an example and pass information on to others. Question number 2: what dispositions that you currently possess will help you become a successful teacher? What dispositions? Just overall not wanting to quit on these kids. I never will. If somebody says they're the hard one, it's undoable, they're a loss. Give up on this part. That's never gonna happen. Forget it. I'm the one that's gonna sit down and say, okay, let's figure out a way that gets that child excited about it and gets them motivated about it, even if I have to take that task and back it down to the most minuscule portion of it to get them going towards it. I'm very motivated to help them, and it makes me feel good at the end of the day. And I just can't tell you how much that means to me. Other than to tell you this is my mission in life right now, and that is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I know it with every bit of my soul. I do try to do what's right in everything I do, and I look out for every child, not just my own. What dispositions do I need to work on before I enter the classroom as a first year teacher? Just in general, I would like to be a little bit more quick-witted and a little able to do a little bit more at the same time. Multitask a little bit better, maybe take on a little bit more. And I'm getting there. I've, had some things happen where I'm not quite as mentally quick as I used to be, but I'm getting better, and I feel like I can do a lot of things that I thought that I couldn't. And so I definitely feel like I can get there. And I don't feel like it's anything that's going to hold me back. So I'm just going to keep working towards that. What effect could personal biases have on expectations that teachers have for their students? It can have a huge effect. Where you think they should be, not always where they end up. Sometimes you want them to hit that 3rd level and they hit unit 1. But you watched that student and they were working the whole time and they were giving it their all. That's sort of a bias. Or you could say, well, this student has been in this class and has had these opportunities, so they should be able to do X, but they can't. There's just too many factors and things that have happened to try to figure it out to even have biases. If you think for 1 minute that a student should, and then you say things after it, then you already know that you have a bias. You already know that it's wrong to think that in that path. So you need to just let it go, let it be what it is, be happy for the progression, and keep working at it. How could these biases affect their relationship with students and their families? Um, it could make them embarrassed. It could make them self-conscious. It could make the other students mad at them, like almost like, well, you always get more or do more or are always on the spot. You get more recognition, and then the family does. It's just, it could cause all kinds of problems. Even like preferring certain genders or races of students, it's going to come out. So, not only do you have to put a real microscope to yourself, but um, I think you have to be careful every day in everything that you do. And as the teacher that I'm working with now told me, I think you have to do some good reflection just about every day to see what went well, what could go better, um, and just be doing that constantly. Be constantly resilient and on your toes and trying to improve. And with that, I appreciate you listening to me. I've definitely gone long. I'm a talker, I have a lot to say, but I hope this hit the spot. Thank you, and have a great day, evening. Hope it's warm in Arizona. Sure can't make up its mind in Utah. Thank you.